firefighters. This one's for the firefighters. This one's for the firefighters. Fire.
Redline Gamer here. So today I wanted to share with you my 6 favorite ways of making gold in ESO. Now these are no specific order, but just, some of my favorite ways of doing it. Now I guess the very first way would actually be doing your daily quest. I recommend you do a high isle right now because that just launched, but this is me doing them in Fargrave. So what you can do is go over here, talk to these 2 NPCs, take the 2 quests, and most of the ones in Fargrave are going to be over here in the Deadlands. You got right here, we got to kill the Unmaker, and we got to go over here to this Delph. Some of them will be right here as well on the map in Fargrave. Alright, completed the quest. Let's turn these in real quick. Now we're going to open up the coffers. And what we're looking for, here we go, is these motifs right here. And what we're going to do is after we get these motifs and after we get the diagrams, if we don't need them, we're going to go sell them on a guild trader. That is the only downfall for this first method. You need to be part of a guild trading guild. Now, if you're not in a trading guild already, I highly suggest you get into one as soon as possible. I mean, most of these methods I'm going to show you, that's how you can make all your gold, is going to a guild trader. A lot of them can be free, some of them you have to pay for. It just depends on what you're looking for and what they have to offer you. Now, some of these motifs we don't know what they're going for, so what I'm going to do is use a website called Tamriel Trade Center, and I'm going to just start typing in what the item is I'm looking for. And as you can see here, when I start typing it in, it'll auto-populate. And let's see what it's going for right now. Right now, they're going for about 200,000 a piece. That's about 10 or 15 minutes of my time just completing this quest, and I got 200k. I mean, you're not going to get gold as fast as that. You're just not. So the first item we're going to put up is the axes. I'm going to put it on there for 199,000. Pretty good price. We got another 137,000. 26,000. Then we'll try 95. That was 90. So some of those I did have before, but just throwing them in the guild trader while I'm here. Now, if you look here, that's a lot of stuff. Quick, easy farms. There's a lot of gold potential there as long as as long as it sells, as long as the market's right. Now, from the next category, still gonna be with the motif thing that we're doing here. And that would actually be doing DLC dungeons. Now, when you kill the final boss, you have a small chance of getting a motif on normal, but if you go to vet, you have a higher chance to getting that motif. I highly suggest you guys do this whenever you can, as long as you have the CP to do this. Now, go with your guilds, go with your friends, and keep on farming until you guys get the item. Now, there's a few times I did get a 500k motif from a vet dungeon. It doesn't happen often, but if you're just going to do a dungeon anyways, why not do it on vet? Why not try to get that 500k item? Now, I've had 100,000 more often, but you still might get it. Now, number 3, I would say, is fishing. What you're doing here is fishing for the perfect roe. You're going to catch as many fish as you can, start skinning them. Hopefully, you get a perfect roe. I haven't got a lot of them, but when I do, it's a huge profit, guys. Now, if you don't know, the perfect row is to make your experience points potions, your Sigic Ambrosias and things like that. They go for a lot of gold right now, a ton of gold. Now, one of my favorite spots is actually in Somerset. I just like to follow the coastline, look for the little fishing holes where you see a bunch of fish jump in and things like that. That is just the best way I have found to fish and get the perfect roe. I like to catch about 100 fish. skin them all then, and see what I get. You know, it doesn't affect me as much. If I catch 10 and I skin, I got nothing. Catch another 10, oh, I got nothing. Catch 100, you might get 2 or 3 perfect rolls out of them. It makes you feel like you actually accomplished something. Not the best way of making gold, but it's extremely profitable if you do it right. So right now on NA PC, the perfect rolls are going about 78,000 right now. So why not spend an hour just to try to get 1 or 2 of them? You know, it's a pretty simple way of doing it, and there can be a lot of money in it. So up next would be my antiquities. Now, the best way to make gold from this is just level it. Go from 1 to 10. Now you gotta remember, every zone that you go to is gonna have a green scry, a blue one, and a purple one. You can only do 1 purple per zone for the zone scrying and lead. But you can do as many green and blues as you want. Now every zone does have multiple purple leads, but there's only one that's zone specific. You know, if you open up a chest, kill a boss, kill regular monsters, enemies, anything like that, you might get a lead. It could be green up to gold. You can easily make a couple 100,000 gold just by leveling it to level 10. But the best part is, after you get up there, and you're doing every zone anyways, if you collect every green, blue, and purple for that zone specific lead, you get a opportunity to find the lead for the 100,000 NPCable lead, which means you go pick up this lead from the countertop, you go do it, and you NPC the item for 100,000 gold. So that's an extremely fast way of getting gold. There's a lot at once. You can do this on multiple different characters because your excavation and your scrying is not linked. You would have to level up on every single character. I will be making an updated antiquities guide from level 1 to 10 and how you get the coin as well. So keep up to date. I'll be posting that hopefully in the next couple weeks. All right, I just farmed 1 green, 1 blue, 1 purple here in this zone. Let's see what we got. So the green, not much, 250. The blue, 1,000, and the purple, 5,000. So it took me about 15 minutes to get all that. It doesn't seem like much, but that will add up if you do it to every single zone in the game. It adds up quite fast. All right, so next we'll be doing the crafting writ. I like to do them Alderaan. It's an easy place to do it. You know, I've been doing it here for years. My favorite place. There's other places that may be faster and better, you know, but it is, you know, my favorite. If you see here, I got all maxed out 50 on all of my crafting. Everything's maxed out on them, so I can make the highest tiered item as well. Now I do use a add-on called the Lazy Writ Creator, I think it is. All I gotta do is walk to the board, click it. It takes all 3 crafting writs. I go to the crafting stations. I click the crafting station, and it automatically makes it for me. So I just gotta stand there. If you're not on PC with add-ons, you know, it's a little bit longer, but it does not make or break the game. It just makes it a lot easier for us. If you do every single crafting writ that we can do, you'll get about 5,000 gold and change per character you do this on. You know, if you have 10 characters, it's 50,000 gold a day. If you do it that way right there, and you go by the week, just imagine all the gold you could have potential of. That's just from the turn-ins. Now, if you're selling the items like the master writ vouchers and things like that, you can make a ton of gold with those. You know, you can go anywhere from 1,000 gold to 60 or 70,000 gold for just taking a few minutes and creating your writs, your dailies. The one thing I like about doing Alderaan is you turn it in, and it's only 10 seconds away. It's an amazing, fast, easy spot. As you can see here, all I do is click the box, and it automatically turns it in for me because the add-ons I have, really nice. Let's look at a few of the drops I got now and see if we're going to sell them. All right, so I got my sealed clother writ. That's about 4,000 right there. If I decide to sell it. We got our sealed alchemy. It's about 8,000, 6,000 there, 1,000 there, 16,000 there. I mean, the potential of making a lot of gold by just doing this is quite high, guys. It's quite high. So last but not least would be our crafting node farming. Extremely easy way to make a lot of money. All you gotta do is put some time into it. The best part is we just did our crafting writs. Now when you do your crafting writs, every once in a while you might get a surveying map. All you gotta do is go out there, get the items from that surveying place, and it's a lot better than just going out to the open world and farming. I do have a video on my crafting node farming route that I have. I'm gonna post it above here. I would highly suggest you click on that to see what I do, and it'll tell you what the CP you need is and things like that to make it the most optimal while you're farming. That's all I got today, guys. Hope you like it. If you do, hit that like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
This one's for the firefighters. This one's for the firefighters. This one's for the firefighters. Firefighters. Fire.